morning from Africa. My name is Sunday. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It goes by the name it's underscore Sunday. So today I'm in the live in the village. So I'm in a place called Vihiga. That's the county in Kenya, a country in Africa. So I'm coming live from this plantation called the banana plantation. So there's a difference between a plantain and bananas. So I think I'll try to explain it on this video so that you're able to understand which are the bananas and which are the plantains. So bananas mostly they are cooked as food, but the plantains they are left to ripe. That's one of the difference. So for the bananas you have to cook them before you eat, but the plantains you leave them to ripe. So you have different types of bananas of this plantain and bananas here. So I just show you a little bit which one is the plantain and which one is the bananas. So let's start with this tall one here. This one is a plantain. See this one here, this one. So this one is a plantain. It's a plantain. That means that you have to let it when it's mature you harvest it, then you ripe, so you eat it when it's ripe. So compared to like this one here, which is a banana, this one you have to feed it when it's you have to cook it before you feed on it. That's the difference. But now remember, you can let the bananas ripe and eat while they are ripe, but it's very hard for you to cook the plantain, because when you cook it you have there'll be a very different kind of taste in your mouth. So but for the bananas you can let them ripe, then you feed on them. So these are banana plantation, very big. So also the plantains, their size seems to be bigger and taller compared to the bananas, which are short. Like, let me show you another banana here. So for the plantains they have tall, they can't be tall, but now bananas they are kind of short. So it's during the dry season, that's why you see that most of these are the corn. So it's during the dry season, so we're in the month of July. So at this moment people are harvesting their maize, and also they are planning to plow their land so that they may be able to plant the next maize when the next planting season, because the planting season is from the month of July to early September. But now this is the time they are planting, they are harvesting their maize or corn. We call it corn or maize. So you find that this is the dry season, but normally when in the month of from the month of September, the rains will be back and it will be kind of wet and not dry. Where you are seeing here, this is kind of dry. So this is one of the bananas here. This one here is one of the bananas. So for the bananas, they are not really tall compared to the plantain. But now the problem is sometimes they tend to fall easily. Like for instance, this one here, which I just it fell, but it's still growing. Let me just put the camera down so you see it. It fell, but it's not yet matured, so I have to leave it for some time for it to grow. Give it just like 1 or 2 weeks till grow and mature. So this one is not yet matured, and when it's very windy, that's when they really fall easily, when it's very windy. So we have another small banana here. This one is a banana. This is a banana, and you see they are very short compared to the plantains. So bananas are very short, you see, almost my height. But now for the plantains they are tall. So this is how that's the difference now. Then find that also it depends with the place that you come from, because I think there are some other areas where people tend to just they cook both the plantain and the bananas. But now in Kenya mostly that's the difference, whereby the plantain you have to let it ripe. You can just comment on the comment section if I'm giving you the right thing. The plantain and the banana, the difference between the plantain and the bananas. So I think for bananas, oh, is it the difference? Oh. So just comment on the comment section if you know the difference. But now that's the difference, whereby the bigger the taller the banana stalk or the stalk, that's those ones you have to make them ripe. And the other ones which are kind of shorter, they are cooked. Then also you can use this these leaves, the banana leaves, to feed it to the cows, like this one now here. You can use it to feed to the cow. There are many ways. One, you can use it to feed to the cows. Also you can use it to, let's say sometimes when you're doing the bushcraft, you have to tear the leaves, then you can use it as a plate. So people use it as a plate, and also you can use it to ripe other bananas or fruits. That's the difference now. Then the stalk, sometimes it has water in it. You can see the water drizzling down. There's some water in it. Let's show you the water. So for the stalk also you can feed it to the cows. And then when you harvest the banana, you can take the banana stalk, feed it to the cows. But now there's a difference here, whereby there's something you need to note. In between the stalk, in between the stalk here, there's something like the inner part of it. It's very dangerous to the animals. So when you're cutting it off, you're not supposed to cut even the inner part of the stalk, the banana stalk, because it's not edible to the cattle. I will show you what I mean. So for instance, you see this one here. So this one was cut down, it was harvested, but now this is the one that we are not supposed to give it to the cows, but we give it give the outer part of the banana stalk. Also have some one that has fallen down here, but this one is very young, so the chances of it maturing is really minimal, because even it can't this is just rot. It's rot because it's not still growing. But now the funny thing is that it shows some few signs of growing, but now it's not really on at well. It's not really well, because the stalk has fallen off. Okay, understood? So because there's no banana stalk here, see, it was cut, so it fell when the rains came. So this is the only one remaining, and they are still very young. So that means it cannot mature anymore. So that is it. We also have some purpose here. Or you can remember in the last few months, the country, the weather was very windy. That's why you find that most of these bananas fail easily, because when it's the strong winds, they fall so easily. Okay, that's during the rainy season. But now there's a way that you can handle it. Let me find out if there's one that has been supported by a stick. There's a way you can support the bananas to prevent it from falling down. Just look for one that has been supported by a stick. So the stick helps to get support, because sometimes it might fail when it's still not yet matured, and you need to make sure it matures first. So for instance, let's say this one here, see, it's kind of leaning on the downer side. It's leaning down, so you have to take like a stick, you hook it here, then the stick will give it support till the banana matures and it's harvested. That's when you cut it down, because if you don't do that, you might end up losing all your banana or your fruits from the stock. So if you are joining right now, welcome to my YouTube channel. Goes by the name It's Underscore Sunday. So I'm in the village, so I'll do short of the village series. So I'm just showing you how the difference between a plantain and a banana. But on the comment section, you can do more clarification on that if I did any mess, because I talked about we have one that is being cooked and the other one is you have to let it ripe. So just comment on the comment section which one is let to be ripe before it's eaten and which one is cooked. Those are the difference now between the two. Just comment on the comment section. Then the value, I think the value, the one that is let to ripe has more value compared to the one that is cooked, because of the you know, it's ripe, the sale value is much higher. But now when you let it when you cook it, even if you sell it, not sell at higher prices compared to someone who has compared to the one that you let it ripe. So thank you so much. If you're first time here, please consider subscribing to this channel. It's Underscore Sunday. So we'll do some few village vlogs. Show you this village. The famous Esirulo village is in western part of Kenya. But I grew up in another village before I came here called Stella Side. I will take you there and I'll show you where I grew up and some schools that I studied. The first school that I attended, the other side of the hill, I'll show you when we do a walk there. So this is Africa. It's around 12, around 11, almost 10, not even 11, 10, early in the morning, and the sun is out, looking so nice, and the banana plantations are very tall. You can chill here and just relax and feel the breeze. There's a very nice breeze here. Very tall and very tall and very smart, and they are very healthy at the moment. That's why most of them you can use we put manure on it, like this one here. This is cow dung. So this cow dung, it helps it to prevent the mole, we call them the moles, from attacking the banana plantain. So you can just smear it with it, then it's very healthy and it has many nutrients in it. So that's how you smear the banana. You can see that one there, very big, and it's still very young, so it still has like 2 months to grow. So it will grow very big. Then you can sell it at around very close to 1,000 shillings. So you can imagine if you have like 10 stocks of them, that's 10,000. That's around how many dollars? Around $10, let's say, for instance. You can imagine. So some people are able to survive in the village by doing farming, and also some have ventured into poultry farming, like one of my friend called Kuku Hari. You can just check him on Facebook. So he rears this chicken, the Kenyeji ones. So if you just find a better way of surviving in the village, it's very easy compared to city life. You know, there's something about cost of living, whereby you don't incur cost in terms of paying rent. That's one. Food is cheap. You don't buy all the foodstuffs. There are just a few that you buy because some are readily available from the farms. Like here, you can just come here and take a banana and feed on it. And, so your cost of the costs are very minimal. That means surviving in the village is much easier compared to the town, because at the town you have to do more. You kind of buy everything from food. You need to pay rent, clothing, electricity bills, water bills. Here for the water, you have to go to the river and fetch water. So surviving in the village is much easier if you have something constructive that you are doing in the village. So if you have like something constructive you're doing it, surviving in the village is very easy and very, it's not really tough compared to someone who's in the city. But now if you don't have something constructive to do, you might end up struggling because there's less let's say there's less work in the village. Let's say you cannot wake up in the morning and look for a job. You better employ yourself, or you look for other means of survival. But now if you have a way of getting money or working out, it's very easy and it's very easier for you. So thank you so much for watching the video. This is Sunday, just chilling here in the banana plantation in the village, and thank you for your support. Remember to like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel. This will be one of the biggest channel ever, biggest vlog channel, because we do traveling, we do lifestyle, we do village tours, we do some traffic updates, mostly in Nairobi, and sometimes we do there's a video that I filmed from traveling from Nyeri to Nairobi in 2 hours. Let's go and watch it. It's one of the amazing videos you can ever see. 2 hours traveling from Nyeri to Nairobi. Be able to see to be able to understand the traffic up, how the traffic works there. Also, you'll be able to see the status of the roads in that area. And there's some road that is still under construction. Just go and check it out. And I'll really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.